Bouncing.
Bounce,
And Angelica.
bounce, bounce.
Her name's Angelica. I probably
It's so
should have
cute.
introduced her before. Yeah, Angelica. Also, hello
Dun
everyone.
dun dun dun.
It's Gummy.
It's me. There I am.
There you are. Let's adjust our sizes. There we go. Hello. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Newly debuted Gummi Saiko. Hello.
Oh
It's
my
good.
god.
It's the first time we're in live 2D. We're both in live 2D.
Together.
Yes, it's exciting. last time we were in live 2D, you had live 2D, but I was PNG. But
Young
now
Cinders.
we are both real life anime.
I can't, we're anime girls. Let's go.
Yay! And we're both kind of decor adjacent, kind of. It's cool.
Yes.
It's cool.
Hey.
Fashion. Hello,
Fashion
everyone.
is good. Hiya. Mom, I'm on TV.
You're on TV.
Hello.
you might be on at least one TV. I'm sure that when we put this on YouTube, it will come up on at least one TV. So there you go.
Yes.
You're on TV. This is Gummi Saiko. Very cool. Or Gumi, as I see you sometimes go by.
Gummi or Saiko, both are fine. Most people you say Gummi.
Gumi. And we're very prepared today. Even if I was a little bit late. It's my fault. But
I'm always late
prepared.
though.
That's okay. I was just lining up to be in line with your branding.
Yes,
there we go.
This
I did it on
this
purpose.
is a brand.
Okay, let's start with the first question, which is a similar question I ask everyone because I think it's interesting. What inspired you to start streaming?
So, when I was really young, I think I was 16. I used to watch Justin TV, which after a little bit it became Twitch TV. Shortly, like maybe 2 years later, I think it was, they got bought by Amazon. And in Justin TV, I used to watch streamers playing World of Warcraft, namely people like Soda Poppin, who is like a really big WoW streamer, used to be, and Rekful, who's not here with us anymore. But that's how I used to play World of Warcraft all the time when I was younger. And this is how I started looking into content creation. I loved going into people's chats and chat with other people. And I thought it was really awesome because I wasn't really allowed to go out of my house when I was that young. And so I didn't have any siblings either, so I was pretty lonely. It was a good kind of escape from just having friendships with older people and just talk to people my age. And then later on, I met my fiance around 2021, and he is the one that showed me VTubers for the first time because I had no clue what they were. I only knew like Flash tubers. And the first VTuber that I ever saw was Koroni. Because he loves Koroni, and I was like, how are you even watching this? I don't understand Japanese. And he's like, it doesn't matter. I watch them because they do cute stuff. And I like it. And so I was like, so it doesn't matter if you don't understand the person you're watching because they're like doing things with their models, they are playing a game. You don't really have to understand the text to know what the game is either. So like kind of something really universal. And I was like, you know what, I want to do this because I spend a lot of time in my house. I don't have a job. I don't really go out either. I'm kind of a hikikomori. I have a really bad immune system. Yeah, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get into VTubing as well. And that's how it started.
So it was your fiance that kind of introduced you to it. It's interesting how they were watching without understanding it. I guess it's more like to do with like the expressions of the character, which is something that VTubing has that maybe even a cam streamer wouldn't have, that, like the way you can kind of overexpress almost. Like you can like literally have toggles to like do all like crazy things. Like I can't press a button and do this with my real life face.
Okay.
So yeah, it's almost like the same with just animation in general. Like you can go further than you might with your real face, your
and
real
it's
body.
also like if you're really, when you were younger and there were no VTubers around and you really liked cartoons and anime and stuff, it was like the first time that you could interact with a cartoon in that way.
Yes.
So I guess that was kind of like really super awesome, like first time thing for everyone. And so it made it special for people that really like cartoons.
Yeah. Bartleby said hello and they're happy to see you here. Our next question was about when you start VTubing, so you kind of went over it and what got you into it. Was there any other parts of it that was like really like the push for you to be the one to do it rather than just watching?
So when I settled down in my new house in England, because I lived in 2 different places. I lived in a shared flat, and oh god, that was miserable. That was the first time I got to England. I was like,
that's horrible.
Oh, it's so cold. The walls were kind of like everything got moldy really quickly.
Yes,
because the everything was absolutely chaos in that place. I was like, is that how it's gonna be now?
Yeah, it's a condensation country.
Yes.
It's a lot of condensation.
So I come from Spain and I was used to sun. Like even in winter we have sun. Every day we have sun. And we do have rain as well, like England, but not as much. I just moved here and for the first time in my life I got hit by winter depression.
Oh, the seasonal, yeah.
Yeah, seasonal depression. I was like, oh my god, I need to do something. But I can't really go out. I can't really make friends with people in real life that easily because I get freaked out. I'm really socially awkward. So I was like, oh, you know what? I have a semi-decent computer when I moved to, this is a different house. And this is the house I live in now, which we rent. Of course, because nobody's buying a house in England right now. So, I was like, you know, I'm here all day. I have a semi-decent computer. I think I'm gonna start streaming because it's gonna make it so I practice my English, my spoken English better, because I had only been talking in English for about, I want to say like 4 or 5 years before I came here. Maybe less. I'm pretty sure it's like 4 years of English. And I only talked to my fiance, who was my boyfriend at the time. And I wasn't really good. I still get a little bit of because sometimes I have to translate what I'm saying in my brain. it got to the point where, like, right now, it's been about 8 years, I think. It's gotten to a point where when I'm talking in English, I have a Spanish accent. When I'm trying to talk in Spanish with my family, I have an English accent. So I have a really kind of unique accent, and everyone was telling me that when I started doing stuff online. I was like, oh, maybe people like that. Because I know that it's something big with VTubers, because you have to go by voice a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not something I made up. It's not a forced voice. It's used, my accent is weird because of the mix of the two languages together. Which is something a lot of European streamers have, because we have like German streamers speaking English. We have my friends who are Danish speaking English. You can tell in the accent at sometimes. But for example, my friend Clover, he is really good at speaking English in his stream, so you can barely notice he's even Danish.
Yeah, and it kind of makes him sound like he has like a very fancy accent almost.
Yes.
I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, he sounds very fancy. Yeah.
Yes.
And I will say, with your accent, even in the 2 years that I've been watching you, when I first started watching you, there was part of me that I was like I had to try to understand you a little bit, but even in the last 2 years, like now I got no issue. Now it's easy now. Yeah, it's I can definitely hear that your accent has become clearer for the English speaker. Or the English
for the English
listener.
speaker. Of course, I don't have like a Northern British accent, but I do my things, like when I'm cursing. I tend to go more for the British way of cursing and the accent than Spanish now, which is quite funny. I do it. It just comes out like that.
Which do you find more like satisfying, like English swearing or Spanish swearing?
Well, both have their good points, because I love like the long O's in English, and then you have the really weird sayings that the English language doesn't have in Spanish. And you would say, if you translated them to English, people would be like, what do you even mean? Is that an insult? What? But the pronunciation for stuff in English, it's like some of it's really funny, especially from the north. Like the way people use, there's so many accents in the north.
Yeah.
Like I'd drive like maybe 2 hours. I don't understand people anymore.
Do you come across people that say t instead of the or the?
Oh yes.
T. That's a difficult one. Go to t shop. T shop.
T shop.
Yeah, people will say I sound very British, and I was like, no, I sound very basic.
Yes, you do.
Almost Americanized English. Like it's kind of I don't know.
Yes, you do. And you know, now that you said that about your accent, I remember when I was when I first moved here, people said I had I sounded a bit American, like I was speaking American. And I think that's because I watched so many streams and everyone was American.
Yeah, like most stuff I listen to is in here and stuff, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so like even you living here, because you watch streams as well, you mostly would end up watching American streams, and it just kind of rubs on you.
Oh no! Even when I was younger, though, because when I was younger, I watched Barney. And I ended up, I think it happens now when kids watch Peppa Pig and they end up with British accents.
Oh,
or
yeah,
Bluey
yeah.
and they end up with Australian accents. But yeah, I watched a lot of Barney, so there were certain things I'd say a little bit American, which is funny now that I speak to so many of them. My next question is, what games do you play?
So I think I already mentioned I used to play World of Warcraft. So for that reason, most of my teenage and young adult years, I played MMOs, like almost exclusively. After that, I branched out to things like I played Dead by Daylight when it came out for about 2 years, and then I stopped because I was a killer main. I was miserable.
I understand that.
It was hard, man. It
It
was
is
hard.
Yeah.
After I stopped playing that, I kind of stopped playing multiplayer games as much because my anxiety got really bad, and I'd have like what people call PvP anxiety, which is that you're kind of terrified of doing badly because people will insult you. I started playing things like gacha games where there's really, even if there's PvP, there's no chat. You can mostly just emote, if anything. Most of the games you don't even emote, you just play against each other and you don't see each other ever again. So that was really good for me at that time. I know if you're trying to fix something, avoidance is really bad for it, but if you're really anxious, it can help for a little bit. But you can't dwell on it because it just makes stuff worse. And that's also around the time that I started VTubing because I wanted to get back on track with my social skills had regressed. I needed something. So when I started VTubing, I started playing the Final Fantasy MMO with my friend Aru. So I met a bunch of people in there. I met Aru on a gacha game where there was a chat and we were both guild leaders of different guilds. And that's a story that I really like to tell because but that was like right before I became a VTuber, because our guilds were enemy guilds in the server that we played, and Aru started like, "Oh, you play Final Fantasy? Oh, I want to try Final Fantasy." I started playing Final Fantasy, and Aru was like, "Oh, we should play together."
It's perfect.
And then her old guild leader came back to the game, and he called me out in his Discord server and kicked me out because he said I was a snake for befriending the enemy guild
They
master.
took it so seriously.
Yes. Yeah, so I got banned from that server.
Friends.
When that happened, Aru left the guild and came to my guild.
That's crazy.
And we're friends. We're still friends. We still talk most weeks. We're really good friends.
They couldn't stop you. They couldn't stop you from forming important friendships.
Both guilds kind of went to shit, by the way, because of that. So we called each other like the guild destroyers, and all we did was just form a friendship. So friendship.
It's like an anime. Or it's like Romeo and Juliet, but platonic.
Yes.
Two sides.
Yep.
Forced to come together, but then destroy each other.
But I'm sorry, I went off the topic.
Oh, it's okay. That's what the interview is for.
Hey, gonna take 2 days. I'm sorry. But at the moment, I play story-focused games because I really like stories. I like fairy tales, and I just like tales. I like listening. And what way to get better at reading story-driven games that have a lot of text?
Yes.
So right now I'm playing visual novels, translated Japanese visual novels. Right now I'm playing Higurashi, which is really, really long. And I also played a lot of games like Beyond Two Souls and things like really heavy story games. And when I'm not doing that, I'm playing rhythm games. And you turn
you
my
have your
brain
rhythm
off.
games. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
just turn
fun
my
to
brain
watch.
off and you smash the keyboard and then
And you do smash the keyboard.
I
I
smash
have
it
heard
real
you.
loud.
Yes.
Real loud.
It's like ASMR but angry.
Yes. And you
you
can
hear
just
every
hear
key.
me in the background, just kind of muttering to myself, fuck, fuck.
You hear every key being pressed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Okay, and then other than games, what are your hobbies outside of playing games?
Well, my hobbies, they are. I don't have that many hobbies.
That's okay.
I like J fashion, which is short for Japanese fashion. Like you can see on screen.
Very inspired by.
It's very inspired in our way, and I also like music and movies. But I am very specific about the movies I like. I like horror movies. I like psychological horror movies mostly. And I also enjoy things like stop motion and claymation in horror settings, of course. But for the J fashion, the one that I'm wearing right now is called Mizuhiro, and more commonly known as Tenshi Kaiwai. Even though a lot of people mispronounce it as Tenshi Kawaii, but it's meant to be Kaiwai. Yeah, and you can see it there. You can see it there. It's
some pictures.
A lot of white and light blue, or dark blue and grays. They all wear like things like something kind of it's a bit of a mix of cyber with a little bit of, you can see in what some of the pictures, you can see headsets, you can see controllers, a lot of Sanrio, because it takes a lot from Cinnamon Roll, which is the white and blue character from Sanrio. Sanrio is really big in Japan. And so Mizuhiro, which was the original style that started in the fabled era in Japan, where everyone and their mother were wearing tracksuits. So young people would wear white and blue tracksuits, and it was a bit like it was meant to represent like innocence. So you know how we have Jiraiya and things like that, and each of those styles, each of those styles go for different things. But most of them include the term landmine girl.
Yes.
And the landmine girl is an explosive woman.
Yes.
Which means they're a bit like
unstable.
Mentally unstable.
Yes.
In any shape or form. Like it could be depression, it could be hyperactivity, it could be anger issues, it could be anything. The different kinds of fashion tend to be more for one thing than the other. So for example, Jiraiya is more like crazy. Like kind of dark, kind of yandere, I guess. And Mizuiru, it's more like soft and more like in the mental, like depressed. Not Jirai has the ups and downs. Mizuiru's used down. Mizuiru's used calm, depressed. The kind of people that like to just look at plushies, hug things, lay down, and just be calm. So
it's very self-care.
Yes, it's very self-care. And that's also when I realized that blue makes me it actually makes me feel calm, because I personally, for me, I really like water. I am known for taking baths for a really long time and falling asleep on them. So when I can't sleep, I end up sleeping on the bathtub. Don't worry, and I never had any trouble with that. I even have a bathtub cushion, so my head doesn't go down.
That would be bad.
Yes. And yeah, I think that has part of why the blue colors kind of calm me. I'm sorry, but I hate most. And not hate. I just don't care for Spanish music.
Fair.
Unless it's pop from the 2010s. That was great.
Oh yes.
That was
Is that
great.
because it's somewhat nostalgic though?
Yes.
Yes, it makes sense. So we went over a bit of the characters' kind of inspirations, but I was wondering what the lore was for the character, for the design.
So, like for the design or the lore?
A bit of both, a bit of everything.
Both
Go
of them.
for it. Yeah.
Okay. So for the lore, I have my notes here. Gummi was meant to be. He wasn't meant to be a doll when we started creating Gummi. He was just meant to be represent like a human person, but she's meant to be a failed magical girl. She used to be human, but it was a long time ago. For the VTuber part, she is more of an entity. She goes to dreams, and she likes in life. She likes making people happy, making them laugh. That's why she's kind of an airhead and kind of like clumsy and really carefree. But basically, what she does in dreams is that she carries candies with her, and she thinks she's a magical girl because every time she meets someone in their dreams, they end up being like grateful that I met her and stuff, being happy. But the thing is that she's too dumb to realize that her plushie, who is a bunny, I got him right here. Where is he? There he is. Her plushie Bonbon is a magical plushie, and she has no powers whatsoever. She is an entity, but she doesn't have control over other people. The Bonbon here, who was born of the wishes of Gummi's pets, for her not to be alone anymore, because she was always sad. She was always like, I'm so lonely. I wish I had friends again, because Gummi is based off my real life, and I have trouble keeping relationships afloat. I have a personality disorder and CPTSD, which is it makes it really hard for me to have normal reactions to things that trigger me. And some people, everyone has their own problems, so you can't really force friendships with people that trigger your own problems. So I end up having a really small circle of friends, but they're always very important to me. And in this case, for Gummi, the character, she doesn't have any friends. So she gets sent this plushie to her room, and the plushie doesn't talk. It doesn't move. It didn't move in the real world either. It was just a plushie, but it was really cute. And she named him Bun Bun because she was very original, and it was a bunny.
It's descriptive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, after that, when she started joining other people's dreams, when she became an entity, Bun Bun, when she actually gave Bun Bun to other people, these people saw their favorite pet that was no longer there, and it felt like giving them a hug. Some of these pets they haven't seen in years. So these people would get really, really happy that they got to see them again, like actually moving and with the gestures and everything, but it wasn't really them. It's an illusion that Bon Bon creates. But they don't know that. And when these people wake up, they feel really, really happy and think about them like, oh well, they seem to be doing well wherever they are, so I don't need to be sad about them anymore. I should be happy. I should be happier that they were with me in life.
It brings them peace.
Bring them both peace because it doesn't matter if you believe or don't believe. If you have, for example, a person that you love very much, and they passed away, would you think that person would be happy knowing that you're constantly sad because they're no longer there? They wouldn't. They would want you to move on. That's a big part of my brand. No matter what I had, was moving on from things because that's something that I'm trying to learn myself.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that a lot recently, of the whole like this too shall pass whole thing. Like
yeah.
Both good and bad things. Everything is temporary and it moves on and we can find new things. Yeah, just especially coming into the new year as well. I think that's always a time for reflection on that.
Yes. Absolutely.
Did you want to talk a bit about the inspirations for the design outside of the fashion?
Yes. Gummi was inspired by my favorite game, which had my favorite character, who was called Linoki, and the game was called Drive 9. You can see it right here. Let me move. There we go. You can see it right here. And it was a gacha game released by Tokyo Games, which was founded by the creator of Danganronpa, who is no longer working in Danganronpa, but yeah, he makes his own games now. He has his own studio, and he still collaborates with his old place. Like they made Raincoat. If you know about Danganronpa and things like that, you know that they are two brothers, and they are pretty competitive about how they make games. They are writers mostly. And I think, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I think they both moved to Kill Games, and they made Drive 9. But they only made the design and the lore for the game. They didn't actually work on the models or any of the parts that we played. Was made by a different company who owns, how do you call it? Kaiju number 8 now. So Drive 9 was actually a bit of a failure. It at some point in like 10 years, there's gonna be studies about how not to promote your stuff. And Drive 9 will be part of that. Because it was meant to be a game, they decided to create an anime about it,
Mhm.
released it, and then the game took way too long to develop. So the anime was finished, and it had been like 5 years since the
Oh
anime had
wow,
finished.
that is. I
Yep.
thought it was gonna be like months. That's
No,
that's a
it
long
was
time.
years. It was like
Yeah.
5 years. And what happened? Well, everyone forgot that anime was there. Everyone forgot that it was meant to be for this game.
Mhm.
And you'd say Tribe 9 and people would be like, I don't know what that is. Even though Danganronpa is such a big game, people forgot about Tribe 9.
Mhm.
Even with the name of the creator of Danganronpa attached to it. So that's what you do not do. Animes are really expensive to create,
Mhm.
and games are really expensive to make and take a really long time to finish polishing.
Mhm.
So if you want to promote something, either start with something really small or start promoting when you're almost done developing the game. So you don't have this problem that these people had, because even though they had that problem, it was such a good game. It was amazing. People that played it wasn't too popular because you know what I said, the promotion fell through. But the people that played it loved it. They spent so much money in this game, myself included. Um, my favorite character from there was Enoki.
Okay.
And this is Enoki. Let me put my big forehead out of the text.
It's okay.
And this is Enoki, and you can see, if after I read this, you can see why I like Gachi Akuta that much, which that's an anime that recently came out from a manga. And the lore for Enoki is a rather fearless and eccentric girl who will eat just about anything, unexpectedly talented in creating secret weapons from objects she finds. Enoki made both her own weapon and Saigo's, who is another character. Um, so you can see the inspiration for the design here, because she has the twin tails.
Yes.
The bangs are pretty similar too.
The same kind of sway to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even at some point you can see her with stuff on her head too. I think she has a hoodie, and she has like a tattoo on her back, who is a butterfly. And well, that's very close to home for
Yes.
reasons we'll talk about later. But yeah, Inoki is really, really energetic, which it's also a lot something that I am in real life. I have the ups and downs a lot. When I'm up, I'm really, really up. Annoyingly so sometimes. A lot of characters in the game, their interactions with her is kind of like, can you like back off a little bit from me? Can you like not be much, please? She was a melee character, and she was my favorite character, and also she's my main that I always run in my team. And yeah, that's one of the inspirations for her. The other one was
yeah. That's a different picture, and then
there's a picture. Yeah, you can see the style. And here you can see the other inspiration, which is not for the model, but for the mascot that I'm holding. And this is a game called Umineko no Naku Koroni, which is Umineko when they cry, which was made by the 7th expansion team, the team that made the writer for Silent Hill F now. and that was pretty cool. I got super excited when the announcement came that the writer was gonna be him. I wasn't disappointed. If you haven't played Silent Hill F, give it a shot because it's really amazing. It's really amazing. And this is Maria Shirmiya. She is a little girl. As you can see here, she has a plushie now named Sakutaro. Sakutaro was gifted to her by her mom. And it's one of her happiest memories because her mom is she's not nice all the time. She has anger problems. And when she gets angry, she gets really, really bad towards Maria because she projects on her like, oh, it's your fault that this is happening. It's all your fault. So Maria is complicated. She is supposed to have autism, but Japanese people didn't believe in like these kind of problems that people have. Even now they don't really believe in mental health, which is really, really backwards. Which is also why they have so many fashion styles revolving around mental health, because it's the way that they try to express how they're feeling without saying it, because it's not so socially acceptable to say I'm depressed, which is terrifying, right? In the West, we're
you
so
struggle
used
and
to
can't reach out.
In the West we're so used to, oh, if you have close friends, you can always count on them to be like, oh, this happened today, I'm feeling so down, I don't know what to do. And in Japan, even when you're with your close friends, if you're in public, it's like, oh, that's no, that's dangerous person. You know, it's like not good for society, not good enough for society. Which is, it's terrible, but it happens. It still happens. But Maria, she from a really young age, she was presumed to have autism. And her mom didn't understand what that is. She never got checked for it. And you can see around it. This is a visual novel, by the way. It's really, really long, but it's really good. It's a murder mystery visual novel, kind of like in the same fashion of Danganronpa, but really different. Because this writer is really, he has his writing style, and it's really unique to him. Here you can see how, so Rosa is Maria's mom. And in this scene, what happens before this scene is that they sent, like, how will you call it? They sent child services to their home because they got called by the neighbors and the people in the village because they were worried about the kid carrying her plushie everywhere. They thought it was a bit abnormal and like worrying, and like, why do you carry this so much? Are you getting abused at home? Are you okay? So obviously her mom explodes on her, and she just goes like, you can read it. This is just gross, crappy stuffed animal, even though she's the one that gifted it to her. And because she's in a moment of rage, she completely messes and forgets that it was a dear, like, sentimental gift to her child. So it's a very heartbreaking moment after he falls on the floor. Well, it's before he falls on the floor. Rosa, Maria's mom, tears him apart into pieces, and it falls on the floor. And that's when everything goes down. And if you want to know what happens, you should check the visual novel. But yeah, Maria has to cope with with her autism and her family problems at home, because they're different problems, and they're both really really heavy problems that she has to deal with every day. And her coping mechanism was bringing Sakutaro everywhere, talking to him. She thought he could talk to her and things like that. And because it's a visual novel, at some point she believes in witches. She gives Sakutaro a soul. He becomes alive. At some point, he even becomes a person for a short time. It's
like
really
a human,
sweet.
or stays in that form.
Oh no, he has a human form.
Oh wow, okay.
But it's more like so it's a human. It's a little boy around her age, because of course it is. If you had an imaginary friend, it would probably be your age as well.
Yeah.
Which is what he was to her. And it has the little ears and the little tail, but the rest is all human. It's really sweet. I do want to say Maria is not is there's no good or bad characters in this visual novel. Maria has a lot of problems. She's got like anger issues as well from her mom. She's got trauma that makes her really upset. She acts like a brat a lot. Yeah, it's just like, this is why I like this person, this writer, so much, because he really puts the humanity in his works. And that's it. That's the inspiration for Bonbon.
Yeah, Glitchy Serpent is saying, one, that they love your accent, and also that they've heard of this visual novel.
Thank you.
And yes, the cycle continues.
It's super long. It's super long, but it's amazing. If you like this kind of stuff, it's worth it. It's worth checking out.
Okay, let's so are there any artists that helped create?
So the main one, if you saw my debut slides, you'll know that the design was made by Lilia Wednesday. The final Live 2D art was made by Lilia Wednesday. And the rigging was made by Lilia Wednesday.
Yay! That's good. They understood their own art, their own design, and they were able to.
Yes, and it's really funny, because I am the first child that she has rigged, created, and designed, like all on the same thing, and all in the same package, which it will be publicly available soon as well. Everything moves. Everything is rigged. Apparently, everything.
Like even
it's a lot.
The bottom of the shorts.
Yeah, even the little heart on the shorts move. The little ears also moved in there. Everything moves.
There's a lot of detail.
Yes, it's a lot. You can see the doll arms. They have little joints. Even this form has a little joints too. And it has bonbons everywhere too. She has this.
The little eyes.
If you can tell with the if I take it out, you can see.
Oh
if
yeah,
I
the
get close.
Yeah.
If I get close enough, you can see in my eyes that I have butterflies inside my eyes.
Oh, there's butterflies?
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's like a memory in your eye.
Yup. Other than that, we have a blush. We have a sad. Which, by the way, this is a third form for my eyebrows.
No one can see my eyebrows. I can't imagine this.
They're covered. Yeah,
That's okay.
I have 2 forms of eyebrows that come. This one's come with the tracking, come down with the tracking, and the other one has to be activated. I can also give the bombastic side eye.
Actually, that's pretty good.
Then we have we can take our hat off. We can take our wings off in case they cover the games when I'm streaming. And we can be emo.
Very important to be emo.
Very important, very important. And of course, we have the little heart eyes, which look like this when I zoom. And of course, I have Bun here, which is also I commissioned this toggle like really early on in the making, and I'm really happy with it because even the stuff in the toggle is rigged the same way as my main clothes, so everything moves. Everything moves. Yeah, so you can see in the picture, the one to the left was the starting sketch, and the one to the right is the final render. And it really came to life, didn't it?
I think it's good though. You don't really see. We're like opposites right now. You don't often see designs with so much white in them. Normally, it's pink or something, but it's good to see, and it's good to see such a close and I think very true interpretation of the fashion style.
Yes,
like you see it and you're like, okay, yeah, I know what this is. This is.
I mean, even the puffiness of the top part, it's kind of like if you look at the arms, it's kind of like the tracksuit with the line in the middle. It's a mix of everything that it's enclosed in Mizuira and Tenshi Kaiwai. It's also I don't know if you talk to your community about the things in your head, because that's a classic decor style.
Yeah, decor. Yeah. my hair accessories. Too many hair accessories.
And that's people wear this to go outside in Japan, especially in Harajuku, like she said.
Yes.
You can see all these fashions you can see there. Next outfit for this model plant, it will be Jirai, but blue and white.
Yay! So like the blouse and the skirt, probably. Yes.
Yeah. But blue instead of pink and black.
Okay. Damien said, "What flavor gummy bear would you say you are, even if it doesn't exist yet? What flavor gummy?
Bubblegum.
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 Do you like I Am Brew?
Ooh. Yes.
Do you think it tastes like bubblegum? Because I think it tastes like bubblegum. But I feel like people that like I Am Brew wouldn't want it. Oh, I'm drinking a bubblegum drink, because it's like I Am Brew.
Yes.
But it's bubblegum.
Like either bubblegum or cotton candy, but they're quite similar.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like Gummi would be more cotton candy, to be honest. Because she's so puffy and she can be really sweet. And I don't know, she's just so puffy, she's so girly.
And I think at one point you mentioned about the gummy sharks.
Yes.
You liked a lot. The blue gummy sharks.
Yeah, so my grandma used to take me to the mall when I was a kid, and there's memories when the Pokemon movie actually came out in cinemas. So that's a really long time. You can guess my age from there.
It's okay, we're all old. It's okay.
We're all hags in here.
We're all hags. And if we're not, then soon. It's coming for you, don't worry.
It's coming. It comes for all of us.
Embrace it.
And I remember my mom and my grandma went to watch the Pokemon movie for me. My grandma was terrified because she had never been to a cinema to watch cartoons,
Mm-hmm.
and she was terrified. She was like, "This is too much. It's so loud. I hated it." And then she was like, "Oh well, we're gonna go to the candy store because in the second floor of the mall they had a whole thing dedicated to foods. They also
Mm-hmm.
had the arcade next to it. Yes, we had like a full size arcade that is really hard to find now,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't like the arcades now. No, no, no. It was full of machines, like the machines to play games, and it didn't have like the fancy tables and things. It was just machines to play with. And another part that was closed up that was only for kids, and it was
Mm-hmm.
Snow White's house. And I
Oh.
really loved it. I really loved it. Um, but the bottom part of that place was reserved for birthdays. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really have friends, so I never really got to see that part, which is a shame because it's not there anymore. It's something I regret.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, that day we didn't go to the arcade. We went to the candy store. My grandma's favorites were candy sharks, gummy sharks. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
like the big blue ones. So you have the big blue gummy sharks, and you
Mm-hmm.
also have the multicolored jumbo snakes.
Ooh, yes.
So those two. Um, I think I always have the snake. My grandma always had the sharks, and it is a memory and also part of why my name is Gummi.
Mm-hmm.
And the other part is just because I'm crazy as hell.
Next, I wanted to show off some art.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Myself
yeah.
down. So,
Eh.
yeah, if you wanted to speak about any of the pieces, but this is one very good piece, and I have also commissioned this artist because I thought it was amazing.
Yes, 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 yes. So okay, you're gonna like this. Sakamoto Fuhito, it's the artist for this,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow they found me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they found me, and they were like, "I want to draw your VTuber." It was my old VTuber who was really, really horror themed,
Yes.
and at the time they were starting a new type of art, which is more like with horror themes and stuff like that. Little bit of gore, some points, which
Mm-hmm.
also really fell through really quickly because at the time that my commission came out on Twitter, it got censored. Um,
That's the eyeball part, right?
yes, that is
Yes.
the eyeball part. The original version had one of her eyeballs going like down, and you could see the blood from the. It was still connected and stuff, and it
Mm-hmm.
got censored by Twitter, and
Mm-hmm.
it really hit them that I can't really do this if I want to post it up to places, which is really sad, to be honest, because
Mm-hmm.
you should, unless it's something like really kind of malicious and with ill intent. I think everything art related should have a place somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, this was their first commission of their new type, so I actually got it discounted. And I was like, "You made this. I only paid you this much," which is when I was like, "I'm so ashamed of myself. I'm gonna give you like 100%." I'm so ashamed. You didn't have to go this hard.
This one you wanted to show off?
Yeah. So this one was made by my friend Citra, who was here earlier. They're probably still here. Hi, Citra. And Citra has been a friend ever since probably the start. Probably the start.
Mhm.
I think I met Citra around the time I met you, Cinders.
Me, That's really old.
That's a long time.
That's a long time ago.
And they made me this piece as a gift because I really wanted to try Darwin, my new model. And the only regret they have is that I really need he really wants me to get a Gothic Lolita outfit because he loves drawing those. That's how they found me in the first place because I had a Gothic Lolita model.
Yes, it's also how I found you.
Yay! I'm Dolly. Dolly made the first fan art that I ever got, so I always remember that. Yeah, I love these. You can check him on Twitter. He also has a Beacon and has commissions open.
Take notes. Take notes.
Take notes.
I like to follow who you get commissions in art from because I'm like, maybe they do good stuff, and it's good. It's good when you have a friend that does also like to get art of their character because it's like you know that they've had trusted art, I guess, through other people. So I'm like, oh, if they've got it and it's come out this good, then it's like that the artist, the is it Puppy Owo, I think their name is? That recent art. Yeah, I really liked that, and I stole them. I was like, I want this artist too.
Yes,
it was so good. I that was another one where I felt like it was too affordable, and I was like, I'm gonna tip you 100%. And then Bun picture.
Bun
by Sheila.
From Sheila, yeah. And if you watch Cinders, you probably know Sheila by now. Because Sheila has made a lot of commissions for Cinders.
Yeah,
and we know Cinders loves commissions for all her different forms.
I do. I'm like, if I've got different forms, that means I got 3 times the amount of art. I'll commission them 3 times.
Yes.
Yeah, so the next question was, have you had any previous models to this one?
So, yes, I've had many. So here, let me get back up. Back in our days, kids, we didn't have customizable Live 2D models.
No.
And we had to do the old looking for wholesale models.
Yes.
Which was the only way that artists could make a lot of money without having to work every single month for hours to end to make customs that obviously not everyone can afford. So it's like it didn't matter if you worked as much. It wasn't gonna help people get wealthier. So what you had to do as an artist to make a living, if you could make Live 2D, was make wholesale models. So you'd spend a bunch of time doing that and then making unlimited purchases. And Cinders and I have used those type of models in the past. And it kind of I don't know if Cinders agrees, but it kind of helps prepare you for what you want to do, what's to come, and shape what you want to be.
Yeah,
without having to spend as much.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. It's like it can get so expensive that I feel like if someone wants to get into VTubing, they should try it for a while with a less expensive thing and see if they really like it. So I know for me, I did a lot of the like V-Road stuff, which is a free program and anyone can use it. But yeah, there's like Booth has a lot of models. And like VGen now has a lot of models. Like it used to be a lot less back in the day, but now there's loads of
you also have
pre-made and
Ko-fi as well.
Yes,
there's some people post freebies on Ko-fi as well. It's a good year to be VTubing.
And you can see if you like it. Like even now, like I'm even tempted to try a customizable one, just to see what I can do with it. There's
They just look
I
so
love
good.
VTubing, so I want to try it out.
Yeah, they look good, and second, I know you are a person that likes changing up stuff a lot.
Yes.
So that's really different from Cinders to me. I'm like, I've been waiting for 3 years. I'm like, I want to settle down. I'm ready to get married. You know, Cinders are like, I don't want to get married yet, man. I want to try stuff out. I have enough. I'm married to my job. I'm really
I'm gonna
married
be
to my
50
job.
different Cinders. Thousand spiders. I'm like, maybe I'll be a butterfly tomorrow. We'll see.
Yes, yes. So to the question, after being my first model was a butterfly girl. Like
Yes.
my first like proper model. And she was called Warpline because I really like Alice in Wonderland. You can kind of still see it even with my current new theme. I even have the bunnies and everything. But she was really horror focused. She looked a little bit more like me. She wasn't pale. She was kind of tan, and she had curly hair like me. I have curly hair.
Yes, I do too.
You have beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, I had hair for quite a while. Sadly, her rigging kind of at some point her rigging kind of broke, and there was no way of fixing it. And because the artist, it was her first rig, it was impossible to fix without kind of redoing the whole thing. And by the time I had the money for it, she was first of all really busy, and second, really this is something that happens with a lot of artists. Hiatus. People get burnt down. People get the burnout, and it's really hard to get out. I mean, even Citra, I know he gets burned out quite a lot, but it's mostly not from his art itself. It's because all the other things in your life that affect like. It's like when you go to, like, even if you're a person that has a physical job, sometimes you get tired of it and you get depressed. And you just go to work, come back home, take a shower, eat, sleep, back to work. That's your life. You don't have energy to do anything else. And that's how doing art can feel as well at some point. Especially when your main job is doing art, it's really, really tiring. Because customers can be a bitch to deal with. Sorry for cursing. They can be really bad to deal with. Rightfully so, most of the time, if they are paying for a custom thing, you want to get the best. You want to get as close as what you want as possible because you're not gonna buy another one, spend like 1,000 pounds or whatever you spend like every other month. You're gonna spend it once, maybe once a year, or once every 5 years, once every 10 years. So you want it to be as close as possible, and that requires a lot of revisions. Every time, like after my maybe 5 revisions, I'm pretty sure every artist loses their soul. It's just like they kind of look like this.
They're gone.
They're so done. Like, no. I can do. I have to though. Yeah. What do you want? What do you want now? It's really tired. It's really tired. So if whenever you're commissioning, try to get to the point, of course, because you're a customer, you're paying, but try to be respectful as well.
Whenever I've done commissions, like I've been the artist, I've done like put like several disclaimers in it, like I am a beginner. Please check my other artwork so you know what to expect. Because please,
That's also a thing with beginner artists, because I'm a beginner artist myself too. I haven't been taking commissions in a long time, but one thing that you need to know about beginner artists is that it takes a really, really long time to have a set art style that you can repeat and repeat and repeat. And if you're commissioning somebody that is it, they even say that it kind of just has like a thing on their head saying, "I am beginner. Please don't hurt me."
It's like the learner plates on cars.
Yes,
the stickers. Like, please, I'm trying my best. It isn't because I'm not trying.
Yes, when you look at their art, you need to check all of them and not just look at one and be like, I want something like this one. No, you need to look at all of them and be like, do I like the art in general, not just one piece? And be like, okay, yeah, I like it. I'll get one. I'll try my luck. And that's how I approach people, because believe it or not, most people that commission are either starting or they are professionals starting with a new art style.
Yes. Or in a new group. Like they might have been a professional artist for a different community, or even like professionally, or concept artist or something, and then they're going into making stuff for VTuber clients, which is always going to be
OCs,
a little different.
Things like that, yeah.
Next question is around, do you have any stories that help develop your character?
So a lot of my characters, both my old one and this one, so the old one was more physical. It had a lot of my physical traits, and this one has more of my personality, more of my mental state. As weird it can sound, right now I'm in a process. I'm in a couple of years of recovery. I have, as I mentioned before, I have a personality disorder, and I have complex PTSD. So what I'm trying to do is to soothe myself, which is why I really like the blue, because it calms me down. It makes me not be as hyper, because being hyper tires me a lot. When I'm down, it's impossible for me to talk like this, and it makes me not be able to stream. And being consistent, it's such a massive part of streaming that I can't really afford that. So with this model, it kind of calms me down. I can talk slowly. I can be low key, and it's not looking out of character. Sort of, because I mean, that's also a point, but about the teeth. You can see the teeth. I have little shark teeth, and also inspired by Iono, which I forgot from Pokemon.
Yes.
And when I am hyper, I mostly smile quite a lot, so you can see like the whole thing. Let me soon. It's a bit terrifying. Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
They are really sharp. You can also see that I have a blue mouth inside.
I see that's always quite an important part for you. When I see that you've asked for commissions, you always say the inside of her mouth is blue. It's important.
Yes, it's really important, because it's part. It kind of identifies me as not a human, more like an entity, which is what I want to go with, and more whimsical than just, oh, I'm a person. Oh, I'm a magical elf. No, I'm just going the Madoka route. I am a thing. I am an entity.
You are a dream.
I am it.
An alien? No.
No, no, no.
Like the clown?
No, wait. No, I was gonna say I'm not an alien. I'm a clown. That I
Yeah.
am. I'm a clown all the time. But yeah, this year's with the new model, I want to celebrate. I'm trying to recover. I'm trying to do better as a person because, of course, you don't know people like behind doors. I can be really annoying. I can get really, really annoying. I can also be really sweet. Most of us are like have our things that are like don't really. I don't vibe with this. And with this, I wanted to be like, yeah, I am here. I am Gummi Saiko. I know I'm a bit psycho. I want to make it more low key, but also be proud of it because this is who I am. The the illnesses I have are not going away. There is no cure for them. And as much as it hurts, it kinda I want to get to a state in my life where I can kind of put the little mask actually have function, like be functional, maybe have a job. I've never had a job. I can't maintain a job. I have freakouts, I have anxiety, I have a lot of different things that make it impossible for me to have a job. VTubing is basically my only job that I've ever had. And I don't really treat it as a job anymore because that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake for me. And the less I treat it as a job, the more happy I am about doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot more about going again to the Japanese fashion. It's more about displaying like social issues, mental issues, awareness, and trying to make people aware. I have issues. I'm not a monster. I can be fun and I can be entertaining. I can be a normal person too, in my own way. And that's basically what I wanted to celebrate with this model.
You always seem normal to me, but maybe that's also a reflection of me. maybe we're just similar. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yes, if a hobby becomes more of a job, it starts to become draining.
Yep.
And you
Yep.
start putting so much stock in, like if you're doing well or not, it can take the fun out of it. So
Yes.
sometimes you have to take a step back and think it's not so serious. We're just pretending to be anime on the internet.
Yes.
It's all okay.
Absolutely.
It's nice when things do well because it's nice to have that kind of feedback that what you're doing is good, but it's if you put too much stock in it, you're gonna make yourself go crazy.
When it goes down, because it eventually always everything that goes up goes down, and when it goes down, you need to know how to cope with it. A lot of people can't cope, and it just ruins everything, and you end up quitting.
And I think
that's what happens.
I think we've both been through that where we have had ups and then we've had downs and then we've had blue ups again. We have downs like with the viewer attention and stuff like that. So I think it's definitely a thing of even if I know for me especially stop playing Dead by Daylight, I expect to see a huge drop off, and it was a little bit, but it's built back up, and you know it can come back, and you just do what
I told you.
Do. Yeah.
My phone just turned off.
That's okay. We like Scuff. Oh, I started doing Scuff emotes again. I'll do one of your new designs.
Yes. I love those.
I'll do it. I did 3 couple days ago. I'll do some more.
Ooh.
Yes, I make these like I call them Scuff emotes. It's just because what I named them, but they're so cute. They all look like this. They're all the same, big eyes.
I see a lot of people. I think their favorite thing to have the Scuff emote it's in like Discords Because I see it.
Yeah.
I see them everywhere, the scuff ones.
I've made, I think, it's got to be like 180.
Holy!
I made so many that
Great.
there's like at least 10 that I wish I didn't make. I don't know how to explain it. There's a bunch of, yeah. It's okay. Once they are in the possession of other people, it's okay. It's theirs to do whatever they want with. Yeah, there's a lot. They take about 10 minutes each to make, some less. But yeah, they're a fun little gift to give people.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, you don't realize like how many you've made, and then you end up, and I think there's, hang on, I got like a picture of like a wall of them somewhere. This one. Oh, sorry. This is like 120 of them. I think that was, and this was a while ago. Done a lot more since then. Oh, because there's been people that I've made them for, and then they decided they didn't like me, so that's fine.
Happens a lot.
Yeah, it happens in VTubing a lot.
Yep.
I won't cry that much. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, we all know also, I didn't mention it, but another part of my rebrand was just leaving these people that don't like me behind, because it's, I don't know, I hung on to people that don't like me quite a lot, and it's something that it's like carrying a massive rock on your back when you don't have to. You can just push it to the side. And so that's what I wanted to do as well with this. You leave the old me. She's still there. I refer to her as the old lady in the care home.
Yeah. Going on to more real life stuff. Do you feel like streaming has helped you outside of your online presence?
Yes. Well, like you said before, it's helped. Oh, my nose. I was gonna say this, and then my nose was like, me. It's helped me with my pronunciation, which is really, really important, especially if you want to do stuff like this or really be social in real life. Because if people can't understand you, how are you gonna befriend people if they don't even know what you're saying half of the time? And the other one is mostly all my improvements that I feel about. It's mostly social stuff, because I was really socially awkward. Like, I bet you guys in the chat can relate to this, and like, oh, if I was here in this interview, I'd probably die. I got to the point where I'm like, oh, if I know the person, I don't mind coming. It'd be fun. Well, in the past, I would have been like, oh, I need to do this, and oh, I don't feel like that anymore when it's people that I know. So that's a really big improvement, and you can actually apply that to real life and a professional environment too, because you know the people in your workplace as workmates, and you get used to them. It makes it easier for you to come back into office or wherever you work. So that's one of the skills that I learned from this, and it's a skill that I really needed.
Yeah, I feel the same. It's helped a lot in confidence of talking to different people and presenting. And I did notice, so before I started streaming, I almost felt, because I didn't communicate with people, like my speech had become like very slow, and I was like tripping up on words and stuff like that. And I feel like actively talking to people now and streaming and all that, like I don't feel it as much. It happens sometimes, especially if I have a migraine. It happens, but just in general, we're good. Much
Migraines
better.
are a killer, though. Ooh.
It's horrible. It's a horrible time. But it's better than it used to be. I used to get them very bad. Like, I used to be like 3 days a week were migraines, basically. Now it's like, it'll be like for 3 days, but each month rather than each week. So it's much more manageable now.
Good. And you also have like your meds and your supports and your ways to, like, some people feel better when they have warm drinks and maybe a tummy pillow. It depends what it's hurting. You can find little things that make it better.
Yes. I used to have something called idiopathic intracranial hypertension, which is basically it's basically too much pressure in your head. It's literally a fake brain tumor. So it's better than a real one. But it's basically you have the symptoms that you have a brain tumor, but without actually having one.
Which still sucks.
yes. But that they tell me it's gone now. It's gone. So, yay. But I do have to be careful.
Hopefully it stay gone. Don't come back. Stay gone.
Don't come back. I just tell people I just got too many brains, too smart, brain too full.
Sometimes it's so full. It's at some point you're like, oh, it's leaked out. Hold on, give me 1 minute.
Yes, it's like maybe a lobotomy would help, but probably not. But maybe a little bit.
No, I don't think so.
It feels like, anyway, but it's much better now, and that's part of why, because I was there was a while I was struggling with working and a lot of things like that.
Yeah.
And that was around the time I started streaming, but things got a lot better, and I'm back at work.
Good.
So it's good stuff. Good time.
I only have the hot girl IVS, which
yes,
all the hot girls have IVS. Trend.
They do.
And that includes me, and I have to be. I know British people love beans.
But I do love beans.
But beans are a killer for me.
Oh, they give you a bad time.
And I love beans. So that sucks.
But anyway, I would be sad. I would be sad if I couldn't eat the baked beans. It's like people who are lactose intolerant, and they're like, "But I gotta drink the milk still." Our next part is, do you have any advice for people who are brand new to the streaming space?
Yes. So first of all, don't go into like spending straight away. When you decide, oh, I want to try VTubing, you can even start just with voice. I know a lot of people don't have good enough computers to run model as well, or even just run their camera might lag their whole computer. So try starting with your voice. If you want to VTube and you're not into games, you can do reading. If you want to do reading. You can watch things with your stream and comment on them. You can read scripts. And there's so many different things that you can do without a model or without buying PC parts. And that's what I really, really recommend if you're going to start streaming. Do that for a couple of months, even years. And depending on your financial situation, when you feel more comfortable, you can go and get you can try getting one of these customizable models. There's some that are quite expensive, but they're nowhere near as expensive as a custom model. And you can work with that for years.
Yeah.
Cinders and I are living proof that it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you have. What matters is you, how you make your content, how you treat your community, how you look to your stream, because if you're streaming and people can tell you're not enjoying it, if you're going like, oh, I want to start streaming because I want to make money, and streaming seems easy to make money off, and you don't actually enjoy what you're streaming, people in your chat can tell that you're not enjoying your time. They will leave. Most of the time, they will leave. Or some of them stay just to troll you. Or like hate watching, as they call it. The young people call it. And you don't want to start like this. Please check it out. See if you like it. Hell, if you want to make money, try doing like any type of commission, or like any kind of online thing, because I know it's hard for disabled people to get a job. Especially like for me, I've never had a job yet. And if you want to get money in some way, try to do commissions of anything. You can do boys commissions. You can do art commissions if you can draw. You don't even have to draw that good. You just have to have some type of style that people would pay for. You know what I mean? Like Cinders has her scuff emotes, and they are unique to her. People like them. I had
they do.
my
I'm
chibis.
surprised often.
Yeah, I had my chibis, and my chibis are really kind of unique in a way. They don't have to be good. They just have to be unique. They have to be something you've made your own, and that will help you if you need money in any way and you can't go out of the house. But don't do it with VTubing, because it doesn't matter how much money you put when you start. There's like a 99% chance it's not gonna do anything. Because starting VTubing, it's a lot of keep going and keep going and keep going, get better, figure out what's best for your stream, what works, what doesn't. It takes years to figure out what doesn't work. Then you can figure out, oh, so these 50 things didn't work, but these 2 did, so I need to focus on these 2 things. And nobody, please don't spend a lot of money in like VTuber consultants and stuff, because at the end of the day, it's you, and it's different to each person. They can give you guidelines on what to do, where to find things, settings, all this technical stuff, but they, on a one-to-one basis, like day-to-day, they can't do anything about that. And that is you who needs to find out. Yeah. That's my advice so far.
Yeah, definitely. As in the chat saying, like, start small. No need to go all out. Find where you're comfortable and go from there. Yeah, I definitely agree about the consultancy thing. You see a lot of people pop up with, like, oh, pay me and I'll be your manager, and it's a bit like, well, if you could do it, why aren't you doing it? I don't know. That's what I kind of feel like. It's like, if you're so good at it, why aren't you? You know, I do think there are people that do have good advice, and there probably are people who are good managers. But when it's a hobby, unless you're like at the point where you need additional support, almost like an assistant, but to be at that level, you got to be.
You already know
your money
what
would be
you're doing.
paying for it. Yeah,
you already know. You don't need to pay anyone at that point.
But if it's like someone to tell you when to post TikToks, it's like, well, are you already posting TikToks? Just start posting. Just start posting things.
I mean,
you already know half the stuff.
Although
I'm trying to I'm kind of second guessing TikTok, because I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
Personally, I recently started TikTok, and it's like my least favorite platform of them all.
Yes,
because of course I've I've been VTubing for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I do my own research on my own things, and what I've figured out from like 3 years of streaming is that my community ages with me.
Yes.
And I'm at this point where my target audience is from 25 to 35 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And TikTok, most of the people are under 20.
Mm-hmm.
And what
Or younger.
happens, or younger, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens when I upload TikToks, it's that they either just scroll past it because it's like, what are you doing? What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Or because they are really young, they go ahead and like start commenting really, really awful things on the post. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I like TikTok. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna keep trying to see where it goes, but I don't think my audience is there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My audience is on Twitch, of course, because Twitch has all types of audience in general, while TikTok is more focused on the younger generation is what started. COVID, the COVID generation started basically.
Mm-hmm.
It started the big boom. I'm aware that it was around before COVID, but it popped off during COVID because that's when the boomers and the people like us started downloading TikTok because we were like, I'm so freaking bored. I can't
Yeah.
go out. And yeah, for my case, I know my audience is mostly on Twitch and YouTube.
Yes.
And surprisingly, YouTube, if you think your audience is more towards the older side, try YouTube first
Mm-hmm.
because I think it'll work out better for you. But obviously, I'm not gonna tell you to. Oh yeah, use the YouTube. Ignore TikTok. No, do all of them. Try all of them. Try to
Mm-hmm.
see where your audience is.
Yeah. If you're making content for one, just cross post. That's what I do. Is
Mm-hmm.
I'll post if I'm making something for YouTube Shorts, I'll just post it to TikTok and then
Yeah.
see what happens. But yeah, like yeah, TikTok. It never goes too far with TikTok. I think for it to be TikTok, it has to be like very edited or like almost like a trend that you're doing, like
Yes.
a VTuber. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not excitable enough for that. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's for me. But I think YouTube is good for the little gaming clips and things like that. I feel like it does a lot better.
Even action, if you do like little maybe you like doing like 10-minute videos where you do something in character, and people like that too in there. Um, while if you post content on TikTok is more software based, is more about editing, music,
yes.
volumes, pictures, flashy things. If you don't have any of that, people just scroll past you.
I think YouTube is also good for keeping people on your stuff because like TikTok again, yeah, they will just scroll past. But I
Yes.
think with YouTube, there's a lot more decision in what the person's choosing to
Yes.
watch. So they'll see like, oh, there's this person again. Oh, I'll click that. Or they'll see a thumbnail. Like it's a lot more on the user's choice, which I think you end up getting people that actually want to see you.
Yeah.
Which
and now
leads to less toxicity.
With shorts, with YouTube shorts, it's in my experience now, it's helping a lot with finding my audience because like Cinders said, if somebody sees a short of a VTuber in TikTok, not TikTok, sorry, a short on YouTube, and they're like, "Oh, this model looks really cute. I'm gonna click their channel and see what they actually do," and then they can go like, "Oh yeah, they do this. That seems kind. I think that I am interested into this. I'm gonna just follow their channel and see what else they make, or be like, oh, they play this game. I'm not really interested. Like they only play this thing. I'm not really interested in this, so I'm just gonna move on.
There's nothing that's gonna put someone off more than feeling like they're forced to put up with the anime character. If they don't get it, it's okay. Just move on. There's so much stuff online.
Just move on.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next is there anything about VTubing that you think would surprise people?
If you want to start in social media and be like, oh, I want to be like a whole life, like I want to be a professional. Have you ever seen these people giving opinions, like giving any piece of their actual personal life? Nope.
No.
Nope. The more you give, the more people have on you, and that includes to relationship, friendships as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to give as little as possible when you're meeting new people till you can actually trust them. Because there is one really toxic trait about VTubing, and that is bringing other people down so you can come on top.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why you have to be careful with that stuff.
The biggest nods you've ever seen in your life.
Yes. And Cinders and I know about this. You will too if you get into VTubing. Everyone and their mother goes through that in VTubing. Be careful with new people. Don't talk too much about your personal life with them, because at some point you will disagree with them on something, and then they will just go on their own way, and maybe 10 years later, when you're like, I don't know, advertising for Nike or Coca-Cola, they're gonna go to social media and be like, this person did this. They cheated on an exam when they were 12. I just want you all to know this. And and that's when you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, people will keep stuff.
Why are you hung on to me still? It's been like 10 years. What are you doing here?
Mm-hmm. You gotta be careful.
Yup. It's I think that was the biggest surprise for me, because even if you're not big, it still freaking happens. Surprisingly, why? I don't know. People are really freaking competitive in this stuff. It's insane how competitive VTubing is.
Yeah, I've had people that will. This is a while ago now, and I don't think they're any way connected to anything or been anywhere. I've had people where they'd try and get very close to me to get information, and then they would go to other people and then talk about me as if we were like bestest friends.
Yes.
And in a way to like almost like name dropping, but I'm a nobody, so why would it mean anything? But
yeah,
I don't know. Like, it's kind of strange.
It's too bad. So people look for other VTubers, kind of trick them into saying things about other VTubers, and then using that text or that screenshot to prove their point without really thinking about the person that they kind of coerced to say that thing.
It's and high school.
Yeah, what you're experiencing here is getting dropped in the shit. And it can be career ending, so be really careful.
Yeah, I think almost everything I try to be pretty much an open book.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have been privately, I think I mostly am public. I don't know. I think sometimes I say too much, but
yeah.
well. We make mistakes and we move on. We learn from it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm learning. One of the things I had to do starting like last year or last year was when I talk to people in DMs, I need to not mention other people, because I know that is gonna get used at some point for something. So I need to stop mentioning people by name. Unless
Because
it's
you'll think
your...
like, oh, I'm just venting a little bit. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
But no, they will
No.
save that and it will go back to them, and it's like, okay, well, if you don't want to say something to someone's face, just don't say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Or own it. One of the two.
Yes.
One or of the two. Either
Yeah, but
don't say it at all or own it.
Yeah, don't try to be like, oh, I'm just venting. The only people, if you're VTubing, the only people that you want to vent to is your real life friends. That includes VTubers and your closest friends that you have been with for years. Because you know they're like, they're there to ride with you. And if you don't have any of those, your partner is the main person that you should vent to. Or if it's really bothering you, talk to the person in question.
Or go to therapy.
Or do all of them. All of them.
Therapy also helps.
Listen to me right now. You need to call not when you are exploding, not when you are feeling the worst that you've felt in your life. Call when you're feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
Because it takes some time to get somebody for you, and it takes some time to give you slots to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Think about them as a prevention, not as a quick help fix like a hospital. Think about it as a prevention service. And they were pretty good. The only trouble I had personally was because of my problems. I have abandonment trauma. And every time I'd kind of feel like, oh, I made a connection with this person. And then they were like, oh, well, it's done. The sessions are over. Goodbye. You might see me again. Probably not. It was nice. It was nice working with you. Bye bye. So that's one of the reasons why it's not very good for me as somebody with complex PTSD. We have other services that we can do, but they are more in person.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember telling my mental health nurse about VTubing and like online friends and stuff, and she was like, "Oh, that's really nice. And you do all these drawings and stuff too. You should draw something and bring it to therapy next time." And but it was kind of like two sides of the coin, because it was kind of like, oh, I come today with a lot of trouble because VTubing drama, for example, VTubing drama, and the solution, what they will always tell you is log off.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when the question comes to your head: how am I gonna log off if I'm a VTuber? This is what I do. What do I do if I'm not VTubing? Yeah. And they're like, basically, go touch grass. I'm like, but every time I go touch grass, I get ill.
Like, yeah. I know for me, I will doom scroll Twitter and stuff and feel real bad. So it's like, okay, if I'm going offline, okay, maybe I'm not going to stop streaming, but I will stop doing those parts.
Yes.
So maybe offline for different people could be different things.
Yeah, if you can find, of course, it's more like my therapist didn't know much about VTubing when I started going to therapy. So it was more like, oh yeah, if the computer is bothering you, you log off and do something else that makes you happier. I'm just like,
it's like nothing else makes me happy.
Well, I'm happy. It's just this one thing, to which they always said something along the lines, don't focus on what makes you unhappy and focus on what makes you happy, even if it's VTubing. Like, you like being with people, so if you're not there, because two people made you feel bad, you're going to miss the opportunity to hang with like 10 or 20 people that make you feel good, and it's not worth it.
Yeah, that's good to hear. And it's good to hear from you as well, because I know there was a period of time where you wasn't sure if you'd continue on.
Yeah.
And I pick you up and I shook you.
Oh yeah, and Cinders was picked. She appeared. She was like, "What happened?" I'm like, I'm so done with this shit. And she was like, "Okay, hold on." And she put me in her head, and like this. She went like this. I was like, "Okay, what do we do now?" And Cinders was like, "Listen, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this playlist which I listened to for like 3 months in a row."
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this playlist. I'm gonna give you a helping, friendly hand, and somebody to talk to, somebody that's out of the loop of whatever it's making you feel like this. It really helped a lot, and you don't really have to like be there in 24 hours a day. Just being a little bit whenever it's enough, and it made me feel better. It made me realize it's not worth throwing everything away for one thing that it's like, oh, this other person is gonna do exactly the same and feel the same no matter if I'm doing this or not. So why stop being happy doing this just because it bothers someone that can just simply not click on my stuff? And that's what we did, and that's the story of how Cinders and I became like, we don't even we talk we talk a little bit, but it's like, even if we don't talk much, I feel like we feel really close and really comfortable with each other.
Yeah, you don't need to talk every single day to know that you can talk at any point.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't have to have. You don't need to be besties for life to have people like this or a friendship like this. Just be genuine when you talk to each other, and be respectful of each other's feelings. Like, if for example, Cinders was feeling really bad, you need to listen to them as well, because if you give and give and the other person doesn't take, it doesn't work. It's always it has to be an exchange, even a little bit, for anyone, because otherwise it feels like shit. Yeah,
being a little bit delusional, I think, helps. I feel like that was the vibe of the playlist I sent you. That's why I mentioned that.
Be the psycho as well.
Yeah, believe in yourself and be you. Yes.
I believe in my delusions now. Mentally.
The internet is a very big space. If something's bothering you, you can just move to somewhere else and make your own separate area. And there's a lot of people on it. There's a lot of very amazing people, and there's always new people to meet. So
yeah.
Sometimes it'll feel like all the people you know are like everything, you know? But there could be like your best friend, your bestest friend that you're going to have for like 50 years could still be out there just hanging out.
Yeah.
So keep talking to people and keep making friends. Advice for finding good artists and assets, because I know that is one of your strong suits.
So I've done a lot of research on this, and my best advice to find artists that you like and assets, like asset makers that you like, is to treat art and asset hunting as a hobby. Like, for example, that if you like music, you probably spend a lot of time looking at new CDs, new bands, new albums, concert tickets. When are the tickets cheaper? When do you not want to buy resold tickets? How much is a vinyl player gonna cost me? How much is it gonna cost me to maintain this thing? You need to go about getting art made in this way too, because it's really, really, really hard to find what you want if you just go like 2 minutes once a month and you go like, oh, I don't really like this, or oh, I really like this, but they haven't been on for like 7 months. I don't know. I don't feel like scrolling again. I'm just gonna click this, and then you come back like 2 months later and like, oh yeah, they accepted my commission, but they didn't do anything yet. Do your research. Check art made for other clients. Check the client to see if there was anything that went wrong. Check the reviews, and oh, for the love of God, do not. It doesn't need to be a 5 stars artist to be 5 stars, especially on Vision, because on Vision it's kind of like Japanese culture in this way. It's really, really impolite to leave under a 5-star reviews. A lot of people that are not professional at all will have 5 stars. And you will get absolutely demolished and never want to commission again. So please check artists that only have 4 stars too. They most likely only have 4 stars because they are smaller artists and the clients didn't care about this unspoken rule. If you commission in a specific art style that's from something like manga or anime or any other media that is different artists, be prepared to pay a fee for that. And if you're not commissioning that and you're commissioning a normal commission from the artist, literally assume that's going to be the artist's normal style because that's what it's going to be. The other thing that I wanted to say as well, and this is more of a personal trick. Are you broke? Because I am. One really good way to find artists that you can afford is going into the artist. Do you see the price? Do you like the art style? If you like the art style and they have an affordable price for you, go into the other commissions that this artist did for other clients. Click on the client's page and check other commissions that they got done by other artists, and check those artists' profiles, portfolio, and price. And you will see that if you go to my profile for commissioning, you will see the price range. It's about the same on all of them. And that's my trick for finding people that I can afford. Still, pay attention, see their reviews, see how they perform before you commission something expensive, because you will get disappointed. There's a lot of art scams online.
Yes, there are.
And there's a lot of AI.
Don't go through Discord. If someone randomly messages you on Discord trying to sell art, don't do it.
So yeah, so somebody call, I don't know, Anita123. It's on your DM saying, "How's your day? Also, do you want to pay me for art?" It'll be like,
no.
Or maybe you want to be polite and maybe be like, "Oh, sorry, I have an artist already. Sorry," and then you delete them and then you forget about it.
Do you have any pets? And I've put the pictures, so
yes.
You can show off your pets. There you go. There's a couple.
Yes, there's a couple. So on the left, you have Iris, the German Shepherd. She is the oldest of my dogs. She's not that old. She's like, I want to say 3 years. She's as old as I've been VTubing.
Oh,
it's when it's when I settled in my current home. Because we couldn't have animals in the shared flat, of course. So
even more shared.
She's a German Shepherd, and I don't know why, but people are scared of her because she's a big dog, and she's like, they always kind of link German Shepherd equals police dog, and that's not true. That's not true at all. They can be lovely, and it's the same with any type of breed of dogs. If you want to know something about German Shepherds, is the trait that makes them good police dogs is that they are bred to be anxious.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're anxious, they're really good at listening. Because they don't want to make you upset. So they listen to you really, really well and learned really, really quickly. And that was my Iris when she was more of a puppy. And she was really sweet, really smart. And then she grew up, and then she became kind of a girl failure like me. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of rubbed on her too. And it's like I just want cuddles, and I want to bark at everything and be absolutely. Basically, what her problem is that she's too anxious to even be a police dog, because the anxiety is so bad that she doesn't manage to listen to commands. So she does know commands. She has a recall, but the older she's gotten, the more anxious she's got. So if you command her to sit, she will start doing all the commands that she knows till she gets it right.
She's like, I'll roll the correct at some point.
You can't be mad at me because I'm doing all of them. One of them has to be right? But she's really sweet. She's really sweet. She loves people. And the other one on the right is Kuma. In that picture, he was not even half a year old.
Oh, he's so big already.
Yes, right now he is, I think he is about 30 kilograms.
Big dog.
Or 30, 35, more or less. Because he had surgery recently, so we had to weigh him. But he's a Japanese Akita. And he has a little fluffy curled tail. He was in a different household before ours, where he was made to be a guard dog. So basically, he lived in the shed. When he arrived here, he had no clue what getting petted is, which I found really, really sad. So we're trying to teach him. He's just turned 2 years old now. He had a problem with his bladder because he was used to peeing anytime he wanted because he was always outside in the shed. So he was never house trained, and he has a bladder problem. So yeah, it was really, really frustrating, but it was worth it teaching him. He also had a problem with his eyelashes. They were ingrown eyelashes. So he had eye surgery to get them out. They look absolutely fine now. They look normal. It wasn't cosmetic. It's mostly because the older he would have gotten, the more it would bother him. It would make his eyes constantly dry. He would need like eye drops and a lot of different stuff if he didn't get that surgery done. So he had that done. He is called Kuma. We didn't name him. He was already called Kuma, but I think it's very fitting.
It's fitting, yeah.
I think it's very fitting. You might have seen American Akitas. The only difference from an American to a Japanese Akita is their tail. Japanese Akitas have the curled tail, and American Akitas have a puffy tail. It's more like a normal, the usual tail that you see most dogs have. But other than that, they're not really that different at all. I think American Akitas are a little bit bigger than Japanese, but it kind of checks out because I don't know if you guys have ever seen a Japanese Shiba Inu.
Yes.
They are really, really small.
They are. They're cute.
They are really small. They are little shits is what I call them. I love them. I love them, but they're little shits. I had one of I didn't have a Shiba Inu. I had a Chihuahua. I had a Chihuahua cross with Pomeranian. He was the biggest.
That is, yeah. It's gonna be yappy.
He was the biggest little shit I've ever had. And yeah, so Iris is neutered. Kuma is not neutered yet, but he will be. We were waiting for him to grow up, to finish growing. Whatever you do, try to neuter your dogs or pets in general, because it only takes them getting out once for them to cause an accident.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the dogs.
Yeah, and then kitty cats.
Okay, so the one on the left is Nabi, and he's my oldest cat. His breed is black. He's a black cat. He's a domestic black cat. He has really, really yellow eyes. And he is the favorite of the house because he was the first pet we got. So he's always acted like a king. Everyone else,
in charge.
Yeah, everyone else is below him, even the dogs. He is the boss of everyone. Everyone, including us, the humans in the house. That's cats for you. But when he's not bossing around, he is really sweet, and he likes sleeping and resting next to people. He also is really, really good, really awfully good at hunting. So he's not allowed outside anymore.
Oh, he has to stay inside because of it.
You know how humans cause deforestation?
Oh.
Yeah.
Force of nature or destruction of nature.
Yeah. He is. He would get rid of everyone's mice troubles in like maybe 3 days. If you let him out for a whole 3 days, so he's not allowed out.
Send him out to work. Pest control.
True. I mean, he's acting like a princess. He might as well just pay for his. But yeah, he is the oldest. He's a little bit, a couple of months older than Iris. And then the other one on the right, he is not with us anymore, and this is why I started planning my lore with Bonbon, because I missed him really much, and I didn't know how to cope with it. He's called Pixel, and he was a Bengal. However, you see how beautiful he was. He had beautiful colors. He looked like a typical Bengal, long, thin, with the markings. His markings weren't really prominent. Like of course you can look at him and tell he's a Bengal, but they weren't like pretty ass markings. But the color is the standard for it. However, don't give a shit about that stuff. I really regret getting cat bred for the standards, because he was born really sick. He had breathing problems. He was taken away from his mom too quickly. so he couldn't cat. In fact, Iris became his mom.
Oh, they took him on. The puppy took on the kitty cat.
So he learned to be a dog. So he was really sweet, really lovely. He let everyone pick him up. He'd eat anything anyone gave him, and he was also not allowed to go out, not because he was good at hunting, because he was absolutely shit at hunting, but because he would probably cause an accident because he was very smart. He wasn't very bright. He was smart in a Bengal way, which is to solve puzzles. Which is really weird because you're like, oh, okay, so he's not too smart, but he can do that. Yes, for some reason, some Bengals are really smart in a human-like way. They are smart in the fact that they are really good at opening and closing cabinets, opening, closing whatever they have to get food. They are really playful, and really they really need a lot of exercise and stimulation. It's a load of that. But because of the breathing problem, it wasn't nice to realize what happened to him, and I wish I knew that when I was getting him. I wasn't aware that he was ill, and I wasn't aware that the person that had them bred for this was breeding irresponsibly like this. It's not all about the breed and the pedigree or whatever. It's also, most importantly, about your health.
You want a happy, healthy cat.
You want a happy and healthy cat. It doesn't have to be standard
markings or something. Yeah.
Well, he died 2 years old because I think he was under 2 years old, actually. Poor thing. I was really depressed, and my fiance got me a flower bouquet to make me feel better, and he ate some of the petals. We got this bouquet from Sainsbury's, and it didn't say anything about being toxic to cats. And he had how do you call it? So because of the petals, at some point one day he was really lethargic for a couple hours, and then he had complete organ failure.
Oh my god!
And just passed. It was quick. He passed away right there. So yeah, be careful with flowers. If you're getting flowers like in bouquets, make sure that they are, what is my phone doing? Whatever. Make sure that they are okay with cats. Because some of these flowers are extremely poisonous for them. Like you heard that garlic is really bad for cats.
Yeah.
These flowers are even worse.
Yeah, I've heard that like lilies are, but I don't know any others.
It was lilies. It was a type of lilies, and it absolutely killed him.
So no lilies if you have cats.
Lilies. What I do now is that I just don't get real flowers anymore.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No. It's not worth it at all. But you don't have to. If you really like flowers, you be careful with what you get. Absolutely. If you have any kind of animals, especially cats. Yes. But yeah, he died when Infinity Nikki came out. And he died like right at night, the day that it came out, the game. So my next cat here.
Yes. There you go. The little videos.
This is Momo.
Oh.
He is very interested in making bread. He was quite young there. You can't really tell because he's really chunky.
Yeah, he looks big.
He is big. He is really big.
And then
here he was meeting Iris.
Oh, the first time?
No, I think this was the second or third because the first one we didn't really allow her to be in the same place. She was looking through that baby gate that you saw for like 1 second. That's where she was allowed to be.
She's like, that's a really big cat.
That's a really big dog. She's quite small for a German Shepherd, but it's because she's female.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so cute.
So yeah, so that is Momo. He is a sweetheart, and we didn't get him straight away, but I knew that I was gonna call him Momo in memory of Pixel because the little cat in Infinity Nikki is called Momo.
Ah, so it felt right.
Yeah. It also kind of suits him.
I think so. I think that's cool.
He is a Bengal, and he wasn't bred for looks. You can tell.
I think he looks very pretty, even if not.
He is absolutely gorgeous. But he was born completely gray. And then when he got older, his face kind of turned more orange because his mom was like she was a full Bengal and she was completely orange. So it kind of got to his face. And I was like, oh, that's really cute. It kind of looks like he has, like he's blushing. Yes.
That is cute.
And yeah, that's Momo. He's usually the reason that I have to go like, okay, I'll be right back because he is really, really possessive of I want attention right now. I want my food right now. I want you to stop doing this right now. And the thing is that he doesn't even want most of the time he doesn't want anything specific. He just wants me to not be doing anything and just looking at him.
Just attention, please.
Yeah. He is big, he is puffy, he looks a bit unusual for a Bengal, but he's really, really healthy. So I'm really happy with him.
Yes. I'm a clown.
There's so many Cinders.
Clown Cinders, there's Gothic Cinders. Oh, you woke up.
Yeah, I'm back. Oh my gosh.
Good morning. I'm a clown.
Oh my god, you're such a cute clown. Clown, I want to boop those nude though.
I need to get a sound effect for it. She's awake. What's your goals for this year as a VTuber?
So for the new year, well, now I want to get better at talking to myself because that is really important. I want to get better at enjoying my time, which is basically the same thing, enjoying my time with myself. And I think that's one of the really basic core things that you should know how to do as a VTuber. I still do not do as well, even though I've been VTubing for 3 years. It's a bit hard for me, but I want to keep trying. Even if I don't manage to get to where I am, I'd like to keep trying and getting better, just like I did with the rest of the things. It's not a sprint.
Yes, it's not a sprint. I think it's a very good analogy for the VTube. Yes. Oh, what's your most memorable moment? This is another submitted.
In VTubing.
Yes.
Remember.
I can see your thinking face. Your thinking face.
There's a lot of things that I do with my face, and I don't realize that now that I have a prefetcher, you can kind of see what I'm doing with my face.
Yeah, I noticed I do this like really like wide mouth thing, like. I don't know. It seems to do it when I smile.
Ah.
But I think it looks funny, so I'm fine with it.
That's really cute. Yeah, that's a nice quirk. That's a cute quirk.
Yeah. Like a frog face. I like it. Sorry.
But I think one of my most memorable moments from VTubing was when my favorite I was playing one of my, well, it wasn't this game. It was one of my favorite games is Pocket Mirror. And I was playing another game by the Pocket Mirror people, which is basically in the same universe, and it's called Little Goody Two Shoes. And I was so happy about one of the cutscenes because I mentioned before that I love mixed media. I love claymation. I love stop motion. And one of the cutscenes had a lot of mixed media. It had plushies, it had claymation, it had stop motion, it had paper cuts, it had a lot of different things in there, and like miniatures, all handmade. Here's where the cutscene, and I posted my reaction to that on YouTube, and one of the main boys, or the main character, saw it, and she reacted to it and retweeted it.
Oh, that's cool.
And I just had this whole thing, like I because she retweeted it, some more of the cast saw it and kind of ended up commenting on it and kind of talking to me a little bit, and it was really, really cool to get to like exchange words with the people that voice acted in that game, and some of them voice acted in Pocket Mirror as well. For viewer, for my like stream on stream, I think what my favorite on stream is when I play horror games, and I think I was playing Tormented Souls 2, and the chat was really quiet because I had just come back from a hiatus, right? We had like 2 or 3 people in chat, and they were actively trying to help me go through the game because I was so frustrated. I usually don't ask for backseating, but they weren't actually looking at a guide or anything, and they had not played either. They were like so interested in watching what I was doing that they were trying to come up with things to do to get past. I think that's my favorite part, and one of the main reasons why I started VTubing was to feel not feel alone all the time.
What's something you have always wanted to do on stream but you haven't had the chance to yet?
There's something that I really, really want to do on stream, but I get self-conscious about it.
Ooh,
and it's I want to play more puzzle games.
But
are
you self-conscious you're going to be not good at it?
I'm so bad at puzzles that I get nervous people are going to leave because I'm not getting through the puzzle fast enough. So I kind of avoid them. And they're like one of my favorite type of games. Have puzzles that are hard, so it kind of hurts to not feel like I'm good enough to do that. And that's something I want to do. Yeah.
That could always be part of the appeal of it, though. You could always say, like, you know, Gummi struggles to do puzzle games, and that be the thing.
That's
then
usually the case.
Maybe it could even be like after a few streams, people start recognizing like that you're getting better because of doing the games, and then they can grow with you. It might be a nice thing people can follow along with. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think I'd like that. I think I would like that. Yeah, I just need to get brave and actually do it. You know.
Delulu is Salulu.
Yes.
Delulu. Okay.
Salulu.
So this question has come up every single interview, so I'll keep asking it.
Okay,
what is your favorite soup?
Okay. I'm gonna be very deadpan about this. Golden vegetable.
Oh, okay.
Literally golden vegetable. It has to be coop soup, golden vegetable. Not sponsor. I drink that shit like it's water.
Good. I will write that down and I will look for that soup, because if you can get it, I can probably get it.
Yes, most likely.
Yes. It's just, we're in a soup era now. Yeah. So where can people find you?
So wherever you think. So okay, I have Twitter. I have Blue Sky. I have Twitch, of course. I have Instagram. I have TikTok. I have everything. And all of them are the same thing. Gummi Saiko.
There you go. Everyone, make sure you follow Gummi on twitch.tv/Gummi Saiko. It's fun times.
It's fun times and a lot of yelling because I get scared a lot, but I love horror games.
Have a very good weekend. Who is next week? I still have quite a few lined up. I believe, yes, next week we are interviewing Ione, who is not someone who's been on the channel before, but is someone I know. I believe they might be Spanish, but moved to Japan. So maybe it might be someone you might like to talk to. I believe they also work in game development, like me. So
that's pretty. Yeah.
Yes.
I need to check that out.
It should be interesting. They're very nice as well. Very complimentary, which is nice. Okay. Let's raid now. Let's say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.